Hello my spacefaring friends, Dragot here, and as promised, with the release of Alpha13, we are going to start a new game. Now, Bugbyte has made some updates, and the most interesting is the Small Hope update, because it offers a brutal difficulty. Awesome, right? I was checking the ship they offered, and I think we can do better. So, I want to play the abandoned mining station. We're naming this the Season 2, Brutal. So it only offers Harsh, so we have to modify this. Here are the settings for Brutal, so let me adjust all those. We definitely don't need those. We want 3 people. And then we have to adjust these as 58, because we want to be able, we are taking the resources it would take to build the ship out of the Small Hope. So, of those, energy we need 15. Tech blocks we need 18. Soft I forgot. Soft is 16. And hull blocks are a whopping 52. Is that right? Yeah. Looks good. We'll keep the rest for now, even though probably we should adjust that. Let me quickly, because I got the list open in the second monitor. We are not going to tinker with the food stuff here, because we still have to build up the ship. We don't want carbon here. Yeah, we have to reduce the Hyperion by 1. We only have 2 of those energy cells from the start. We only have 1 of those from the start. I don't think we have any. Yes, 4 fertilizer. I'm going to keep those, but we are reducing the biomatter to 2 again. Oh yeah, we need those for running the station. And we also need the water since we are going to stay in the station for a while. So, and then have to, get all the oxygen into our new ship. So we are going to keep those. Space food the same. Do we need electronic components? No, we remove those. And then we have like 7 of these. Now we only get 2 of those guns. Next screen would be, the start sector screen. Of course we keep those. And no, we don't want, we want this balanced and we want this setting. Okay, so that's okay. Next would be the starting resources for asteroids and such. Inertium keeps being rare but very low. Base metal is medium but very low. Pretty much it's everything very low, right? Yeah, so let's change that. And the rest is rare, medium, rare, medium, rare, rare, rare. Okay, I made screenshots on the other screen, so that's why I'm moving the mouse over there. So we got that. Very common. Those need to be common. Common. Medium stays the same. Those are common. Okay. Sector solar heat high. And here we have a new difficulty level called serious. Awesome. So we'll have to prep for the interstellar travel. Derelict ship presence rare. Resources very low. And claimable ships, none. But eventually we want to claim a ship, actually use it as a new ship. I'll leave that at very rare. We are just trying to mimic the settings, we are not exactly copying them. Because we just want a new difficulty level and that's it. So Pirate Coalition Slavers Guild, in the new Brutal thing, we are also hostile with the Cult of New Haven. And we just have 4 starting tags. The research workbench is not one of them. This is pretty much the settings we are going to roll with. I like that. So that's my seat. We are keeping that. And then I have to re-roll the crew. I'll introduce you to those in a second. So let me introduce you to Caden, Samuel and Shelton. By the way, if you want to get your name into the game, there will be an option soon, but later. I went for, as you can see, all 3 of them have like weapons 3 guys, all 3 of them can fight. And what I totally ignored is the gunner ability, because we do not need a gunner that early in the game. We're probably hopefully going to get one later. What was important important was to have at least one guy with a shielding of 3, because we need defenses, definitely, and having some people which can do research, so it turned out to be all 3 of them. Our hardworking guy is doing industry and botany, so that was the main focus for Samuel. Caden has, as a spacefarer, to be at least proficient in construction. She turned out to be our medic and also botanist. It's always good to have a backup botanist, I guess. Shelton pretty much filled the gaps with mining and being the only guy who can offer construction at the highest level. That's our team. As you can see, the zest values of all of them make them pretty beefy and tanky. They all have like perception 5 for accuracy. The accuracy of Shelton in this picture is kind of distorted because he is still wearing a spacesuit right now, so normally he also has the 96%. So let us set up our base quickly. Since we want to maximize our chances of survival, we want to take everything of value with us, so 1 oxygen generator will do. Let me quickly inspect those fields. Oh, okay. Like, these look pretty normal, that's lots of resources, but I did turn them down to very low. So how come? Doesn't matter, I guess. Oh, and we got a station as our first primary target. Let's throw that away, because we want something really small, like such. Let's create that. Maybe should also set up the kitchen. Now let's quickly give our crew their tools. Sorry, Shelton, we are trying to fix that as soon as possible. But now we need to build our ship. The restriction here is the block count the Small Hope requires from the other scenario. And I figured, like, I would like to plan ahead accordingly, but I figured as long as we have enough space to put in all the facilities we require, we might be good. I just tried to, you know, get the blocky thing going from the start, and we are going to transform that later in the game, and that should do it for now. Alright, let's quickly skip over the boring parts and just watch them a little bit building. We also named the ship the Brutalisk because we're playing, yeah, you get the joke. Okay, now I would like to conserve even more resources, so we are turning those off, like blocking the logistics to them, because we don't want hull blocks to be stuck in there. They're going to start work. Actually, I would like to mine 2 of those. And we got a ship coming in. Now, I figured we can't fit our nav and operations consoles in here. So let's add just a little bit more space. Ship entered sector. Oh, they got... That's cool. Like doctors and medical beds. That's cool. Can we trade something? You got tech blocks, but you're not paying well for those. Because we don't have much to sell right now. That's a bummer. Okay, Caden and Samuel, I want to draft you guys and get in there, because when Shelton is doing his thing, we probably should do something else. There we go. Hello. Anybody in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, awesome. So what do we got? We have a tech block and inertium 3. That's awesome. And a new lock. What did we get? The Iris Mary Shelley first lock. Awesome. In this series I'm not going to bother with scrolling through them. Now I would like to place our airlock, and then I decided to put those resources to use by manufacturing 5 steel plates and 5 electronic components, and use those to produce 4 hull blocks and 5 infra blocks. And then again stop the logistics to prevent them from putting stuff into those machines without us using them. They actually needed some motivation to build that airlock. And then it is time to set up the ship and place all the facilities in there, which we actually need for a functioning ship. Pretty much we copy what is on the Small Hope from the other scenario, but with a little twist. But before we get to that, let's just watch the marvel. Okay, so we got the newer in-floor lights. How about there? That's cool, actually, a cover object. The thing I don't like about the Small Hope is that, for example, it has a pretty high amount of power nodes and also other stuff that we would not need in those quantities, and I'd rather have the resources to build my own ship in order to decide what I actually want to have in there. We spared an entire 2 tech blocks in comparison, which we are going to put in for the water purifier and a mining pod. So about 1/3 of the build is kind of done, and we achieved hull stability and are setting up our kitchen. And then it's probably a good time to set up gathering all the other resources, and we directly bring them to our ship because we are going to take them all with us. Aha! Research! Ooh, that's cool. Okay. Actually not my first look on the research thing, but my second. So we have 4 unlocked tags from the get-go. Basic research. So this we need to, for example, do these experiments. But we are not going to bother with that right now. Power capacity node we need to get to the solar panels and the X1 power generator. Yeah, that's important, but let's see if there's something else. Robotics. I'm not going to bother with the normal logistic robots. We are straight going for the salvage ones if we can, because they move faster, they move through people, and they hop out of your airlock, go over to the other ship and do work there. So they are way more independent because they don't need shuttle transports. So I actually really prefer those. We can research alien things as soon as we have monster corpse dissected. To do that we need an autopsy table. We definitely want to get those bony. Botany is really cheap. We need those somewhere before we leave our first system, because remember serious stuff when we hyper jump? Medical bed, probably a good idea as well. I say we go with botany first, but eventually that would also be an option. Okay, we can now relocate you over there, because you still have all the thingies in there. That was a clever move. And now we can also relocate you here. Okay, so I think we should start transferring stuff. Okay, what is it that we really need on the station? You are filled, aren't you? You are. So let's drop those logistics and really say they should move all the water. Transfer all the water over there. Also, we want all the energium over there. And pretty much everything besides a few of those. Oxygen, 188, 189. You're doing extremely well. We don't need that. That is empty. That is empty. Perfect. 0.8. So we moved it over. Awesome. You know what we should do though? Block the logistics here. Because otherwise they are going to tear through those resources. Okay, we also salvaged everything here, so the entire energy scrap and soft scrap. As soon as we have a recycler going, we can then build more soft blocks, which we need, eventually taking prisoners, stuff like that. I would like to make more steel plates, 5 steel plates and 5 thingies. So what we should do is transfer 2 of those base metals over to the station, because here we get 1 noble metals and 1 carbon, so they can do the steel plates and the thing. By the way, as we have blocked the logistics for the food stuff, We can move that over as well. Then I figured we want to use those 5 steel plates and 5 electronic components on 10 more infra blocks and 6 more hull blocks, just to use them all up, and then we would have like 3 electronic components in spare for trading, probably. Now, how about we have a look-see at that kitchen, because we are burning through stuff. So let's modify that. Yeah, let's do it that way. So just we consume what is in there. Let's turn those logistics on. Now it should have, yeah, that's perfect. That's how I want it. Wait a second. Yeah, 1 hull block. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, now let's turn the logistics off. And now we can pretty much select all. Whoop, get over there. You know what? Let's... logistics. Off you go. You are done, right? Yes, you're finished. Okay, this looks like... How much do we still have to transfer? Still quite a bit. But they probably won't do anything else. Yeah, we still have to mine a lot. So no, it's not time yet to turn on the ship. We really need to wait with that for the last second. How is O2 still? Yeah, we're still good. So, I think it is time. Oh, right. So they are going to do this the next morning. Shelton still has to mine a bit, quite a lot actually. So, transfer. Yeah, select all, move it over. And you should be... Yeah, there's like 1 or 2 meals left. That's okay. And it's alive. What time of the day is it? We're pretty close. So that's their last stay on the station. Like that. I think they emptied that one. Yes, entirely. Well done. That is running on the last thing, and O2 values are down to... Yeah, let's not talk about it. They're moving the last pieces, and pretty much we timed it perfectly. Like we used up the station entirely. So I think that's a good start. So everybody's been here. Yeah, we are in the green. We are in a deep blue, but that's cool. We are doing our research. So first day on the ship. Oh, that's because this is like, yeah, mining difficulty 9. You know what? I probably should turn that off. And let's first mine the energium. Because on the ship we have 6 Hyperium. How full is that? Oh. Okay. First mine the energium and then you can mine a few more Hyperium. Yeah, the day is still long enough for another 2 Hyperium crystals. And then tomorrow we are going to make our first jump. Alright, let's quickly set this up. If less than 5, go. Hello, good morning. Let us jump. We are leaving that. That's okay. We are not going to return because here is nothing else for us. Alright. Do we need ice? Yeah, let's drop there and still get the ice. Yeah, it's, you know, not worth it. Kind of. New research. You know what? There was this military ship and they had fibers. So we are going to research the microweaver. Because if we then meet them again, we eventually can trade for a few fibers. And ooh, let's evade. Okay, we evaded. Oh, and there's a Merchant Federation ship. Let's trade with those. Drop. Because maybe the Merchant Federation makes us a better price for our energy cells. I want to sell those. Awesome. Oh, and you have... dang it. But... could I get... No. But now I have all the tech blocks I need for... We would need 1 more tech block. What else could we sell? Not sure actually. Not much we can sell. Oh, they have... Yeah, but they're not giving us proper, yeah, 200, that's, no, not good. Well, we could sell 1 of those, maybe, and then get another one of these. Yeah, Yeah, let's accept that. That's a cool trade. That was an awesome start. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like if you liked it, and we see each other next time. Bye.